Today, we're diving into a poem that, it seems super simple on the surface. It starts with a kid asking an animal a question, but it ends up tackling some of the biggest ideas about faith and creation. So let's get into it and demystify William Blake's The Lamb. Okay, so this one question is really the heart of the entire poem from Blake's Songs of Innocence. And yeah, at first glance, it's just a child talking to a lamb. But this simple question, this question about a creator, well, that's our key to unlocking a really profound and innocent way of seeing the world. So first, let's just break down that opening dialogue. The way Blake sets up this conversation between a child and a lamb, well, that's our very first clue to the poem's gentle, unfolding mystery. Blake does something so cool here. The child speaks directly to the lamb, which is a literary device called apostrophe. And by having the child talk to the animal like it's an equal, Blake just completely dissolves the boundary between us and nature. It creates this incredibly intimate and innocent feeling right from the start. And you gotta notice the kind of question the child is asking. It's not if the lamb has a maker, that's just taken for granted. The question is who made it? And that, right there, shows us a worldview that's built on pure faith and wonder, one that's totally free of skepticism. So, from that one simple question, the poem starts to build this portrait of the creator. And it does it by using the lamb itself as a series of clues to its maker's identity. It's pretty brilliant. The first gifts, they're the most basic, fundamental ones. Life itself and a peaceful, green world to live in. And I love the phrase, bid thee feed. It's not a harsh command, right? It's like a gentle invitation, which suggests this really nurturing force that's just making sure the lamb is okay. But look, the creator's gifts aren't just about survival, they're also about joy. The lamb's wool isn't just functional. Blake calls it a clothing of delight. It's soft, it's bright, it's beautiful. This isn't just a practical gift, it's a gift of pure joy. And get this, even the lamb's voice is seen as a divine gift. It's described as so tender and pure that it literally makes the entire landscape, the valleys themselves, rejoice. Blake is basically suggesting that innocence has this incredible power to spread joy through the whole world. So by the time we finish this first stanza, we've got this really clear and consistent picture of the creator, and we don't even know their name yet. Just by looking at the gifts given to the lamb, we totally get that this maker is gentle, loving, and a source of life and joy. And that brings us to the poem's second half. This is where the child actually answers their own question. And in doing so, all these pieces we've just looked at, the lamb, the child, this gentle creator, they're all going to be connected in this really beautiful way. Now, the absolute key to understanding the child's answer is a central Christian symbol. See, Jesus is often called the Lamb of God, and that title represents his perfect innocence, his gentleness, and his ultimate sacrifice. And there it is. That's the heart of the whole poem's answer. The child reveals that the Creator actually shares the Lamb's name, because he, Jesus, is the Lamb. He is meek and he is mild. He has the exact same qualities as the little creature he made. This creates what you could call a triad of innocence. It's masterful, really. Blake links the divine, which is Christ, with nature in the lamb, and with humanity in the child. All three are basically just reflections of each other, sharing that same essential spirit of purity. But here's the thing. This vision of pure, gentle innocence, it's only half the story. To really truly understand the lamb, we have to look at its dark mirror image from Blake's other collection, Songs of Experience. Blake set these collections up on purpose to show what he called the two contrary states of the human soul. The lamb is the perfect symbol for that world of innocence, but its counterpart, born from the world of experience, is the terrifying tiger. I mean, the contrast is just night and day. The gentle, loving creator of the lamb is replaced by this powerful, mysterious blacksmith who's forging the tiger in a furnace. And while the lamb answers its own question with total certainty, the tiger drops this terrifying new one. Did he who made the lamb make thee? And just like that, faith is replaced by doubt and fear. So what's the takeaway? Well, this huge contrast reveals Blake's powerful message about how we see the world. Through the lamb, he's arguing that the deepest spiritual truths aren't found through complicated adult reasoning, but through the pure, simple faith of a child. And that kind of leaves us with one last big question. Blake gives us two faces of creation, the gentle lamb and the fearsome tiger.
In our own complex world, which one do you think really reveals more of the truth? Is it the simple faith of innocence or the harsh reality of experience?